People are quiet. Is it because there's no one here or because y'all are quiet? Hard to tell. Anyway, hello. We're back to... Oh, right, you want to see me. Hi. I remember how to push buttons. It's good. Anyway, hello. I'm starting a little bit early today because I got my research done a little bit earlier. And it also means that I can tune out a little bit earlier and get more of it done. Because it's technically due by 9 my time. And, yeah. Oh, Stellar J outside my window. Not great that I have a window immediately in front of me because I'm absolutely looking out it during stream. But anyway, we're gonna work on the house painting today. I just had ice cream because I was craving sugar and it is all in my throat. So we're doing great. I just realized it's not working because I have scene transitions on. I was like, why is this not going? Because somebody went into studio mode. And we're gonna take us out of studio mode. I've just been talking to the stream starting soon scene. I hit the button, it didn't do the thing, whatever. Took us out of studio mode, now it'll actually do the things I tell it to. Anyway, this is why I like having my screen below me instead of off to the side, but also impossible to do that and do diamond painting. I don't have that kind of space. So we're gonna go back to the house painting. There's at least a couple of chunks that are gonna be almost entirely black. So I feel like we might be able to get through those today and just kind of get back to this one section I have in the middle. It's her hand. So I'm hoping that's kind of my goal for today, but everything's a bit weird because of how I did this. So we'll see, I don't know. We're just gonna go until it feels good. Because sometimes this painting gets a little overwhelming because of how random the background is. So we're gonna do that and then we're gonna play more Gas Station Sim because I really liked it. And it does crash a lot. I mean, compared to other games. I think last time I played it for like off stream. I played it off stream for 3 or 4 hours and I think it crashed 3 times. So that is one problem that we might have, but we're gonna do it anyway. Because I like the game, and I think it's fun, and it's ridiculous. And that's kind of the hot take, that's kind of the plan. And then we'll go for a while. I'm not exactly sure how long it's gonna be. Again, we're just gonna vibe and see how it feels, and keep going until I'm tired. I don't know. That's how I roll. I'm bad at taking breaks, too. I gotta learn to take more breaks, but... YOLO? Fuck it, we ball? Whatever you want to say. Either way, I want my face to be as animated on camera as it is when I'm talking to people in real life, and I have no idea why it's not. Ice cream. How could you do this to me? I'm gonna look at stream because I've decided that this monitor is too small to get an accurate representation of whether or not this is focused. So I'm gonna wait because the delay is a mother. I think that's better. I think I might have just gone too far. Hold on. Sorry, the delay is real bad. I went too far. God, I hate this delay, but it's also, until I get a bigger monitor, this is as good as I'm gonna get. So, speaking of getting better things, I want a microphone. So we're really hoping that that means that you won't be able to hear my keyboard clicks as much anymore. We're hoping it's got a bit different sensitivity on it and it won't be quite as irritating. Because I was watching the playback from the last VOD and I was like, God, that drives me nuts, and I wish I could fix it with this mic, and I just can't because this mic is as far away from my keyboard as it can physically be right now. And yeah, there's just... Did I really just do that? Oh well. I was not paying attention. And I just cut from the edge, but it'll be fine. No. Since we're gonna do the next section right under it next anyway, I'm not super worried about it. Guess we'll start with H because it's right on top. And there's so many of them. And I like starting out with sections that are large because they make me feel satisfied. That sounds horrible. Anyway. Didn't I just listen to the song? Oh, we just have two versions of it, like, oh, because it's on shuffle. I was like, why are they so close to each other then? All right. What's weird is they're done by the same person, which means he just did it multiple times. Okay. I gotta be careful because a lot of times I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, I know how to count. And then it turns out I absolutely don't know how to count. So. Oh, I can't wait to get nails again. I'm hoping soon. I don't think I put it on Throne. I think I just put it on my Amazon wish list. I bookmarked. Okay, I bookmarked nail kits so that I can do them myself. Because these nails are, the type of nails that I like are easy to do for like simple patterns. They're just not as pretty as my nail tech does them. But at least I'd have long nails. Because the short nail stuff is not for me. It's just not my vibe, and I can't keep living like this. I miss my nails so much. Killing me. My god, I almost dropped one. Which is not the worst thing in the world, I know, but... There we go. We're switching to this kidlet. Feel like I started, well, I don't feel like I started. I know I started early today, but like I said, I just felt like I needed to go. I was ready to do it. I was like, I didn't really have anything to do sitting around except stress out about starting stream on time. I was like, we'll just start early. And I'll catch people eventually. I think part of it is that when I start this early, I'm missing people who are in school, I'm missing people who are in work. Trying to make sure I don't miss any H's at the bottom, but I literally can't tell because I cut my thing at an angle. Which ones are in the row? I didn't do a good job of cutting this. We're gonna do the thing I normally don't do, which is peel back the plastic a little bit to get to them. Because I did a bad job. The most dramatic version of the Wii Shop music I've ever heard. That's it. Yeah, that's an end. Oh. I always feel bad. Are you guys bored of diamond painting? Do you want to watch diamond painting anymore? Oh my god, they're all so sticky. Why? I did not have any time to do diamond painting at all last week, thanks to Halloween. So this has just been sitting here for a week doing nothing, which is dangerous for me because then I forget about something. Did you? I happen to have it open. Oh no! No! How long do you have to have the sling on? That sucks. Oh, I dislocated my elbow and it totally messed up my shoulder for a while. I absolutely feel your pain. Okay. What are we doing now? What color are we doing? I don't know. I don't know what to do. When it's this hectic in here, I don't know what colors to pick to work on. And I don't like that. It stresses me out. I don't know how to avoid picking ones like this in the future. It's not like I can pre-see the pattern. Also, if typing hurts, don't worry, you don't have to. Because I know that sometimes just picking up the shoulder to type is a Not pleasant. I was really glad I wasn't in school when I dislocated my shoulder, but it made work way harder. Made work way harder, that's for sure. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's so many just random ones. There's one. Okay. There's another one. Put that right up under the plastic because I cut the plastic poorly. What kind of dog though? A big one, obviously. A couple dogs, but they're always small dogs. I haven't been around a lot of big dogs that don't have free run. So, okay, 3 weeks max. That's not horrible. 6 weeks. Ooh, that would be hard. But you can do it. You can do 3 weeks. That's doable. No, get back in there. I didn't put enough in to make good lines of 3. All I can get is 2 at a time. God, and I'm bad at this. I'm out of practice! Gosh, I'm out of practice and this is bad. They're just so random. So random. But yeah, so I think I mentioned it and then got distracted. I did get a new mic. It's coming in the mail. I'm hoping it helps the key presses. If it doesn't, we'll get a new keyboard. But I'm hoping that we don't have to do that because I really like my keyboard. And it would make me sad. And I'm sure I could get an RGB, another pretty RGB keyboard, but like, I just like my keyboard. It's clicky and it makes me happy. But I also don't want you guys to have to listen to clicky keyboard all the time. So we'll see what we can do. Oh, that's a very cute puppy. Sorry, I'm having to look back and forth between Twitch chat and... Oh, why is this? I'm gonna switch off of this tray because it's very sticky. Stuff keeps sticking and not going back in. Puppy looks like they're trying to take care of you now, though. I'm right here. I apologize for the trouble that I have caused. And how can you say no? Come on, baby. There we go. Oh. Okay, we're back. We can handle 3. We're not good enough to handle 6 again, but that's okay. We can handle 3. And hopefully that means we can handle 2. We're geniuses. We're fine. Okay. I would really like more of these to line up, though, so that I don't have to do individuals, but I'm not always getting my wish. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see another 3. Oh, I have another 3 in my tray. Debatable. They're a little crooked. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I felt like that middle one wasn't in. Please line up. Get into line. There we go. Got it. And they're all over the place. All the other ones are singles. Oh, there's a double down there, but gonna mess with it. We're not gonna mess with it. Has anybody else ever worked on really random ones like this and have any tips? Because it does make me feel less productive, which is unsatisfying. And we all know how I need satisfaction to give me that dopamine, to give me that serotonin. If I don't have my serotonin, it makes me not want to do the thing. That's not good. Okay, that's good. Well, your right hand is your dominant hand, and that makes it easier. Oh, yeah. Also, having this tray is better. That tray is way too sticky. I don't know what's up with it. Slashes. Flashes. There we go. Probably too many, but that's okay. And we're gonna stick with the 3 multi-tool instead of anything bigger. Given that I have yet to prove myself, and I'm clearly out of practice. No, because then I can't empty them back into the back into the container. Also, hi DeLorean. No, sticky tray, bad idea. Oh my gosh, I miss my nails. Killing me. Soon. Soon we will have nails again. I don't know, probably not for another 2 months. Unless I can get the money together, but I doubt it. But it's okay. We're gonna make it through. Somehow we will survive. We'll make it through. I may just throw that tray away. It's not like I don't have 8 more. Plus the ones in the kit that I haven't opened. We got plenty. You're not running out anytime soon, so... If I don't like a tray, me getting rid of it is not the worst thing in the world. How are you today, DeLorean? How's it going? I like that I at least have these 2s together. That makes it a little bit easier. Get in there. Do-do-do-do. I keep thinking about going back and playing another scary game. Because I'm definitely more verbal during scary games. Because I'm talking to alleviate my fear. But also, not my brand. Isn't branding important? Isn't that a thing? Where you brand who you are? And I feel like my brand is chill stuff. Mostly so I can interact. So here's my problem with Doki Doki. I have watched Doki Doki 3 times. So I know Doki Doki really well. So it is unlikely to scare me. And it's intense. Like, I would be playing it for people who have never seen it before, and I feel that somebody else who has never played it is a better choice to stream Doki Doki. Alls. I lost one. No. Oh. Weird. So many random cuts on this one. What do you mean it knows if I'm streaming it? Oh yeah, especially on PC. I don't think it does on PlayStation because they released it on PlayStation and there's a lot of things it doesn't. And actually, that runs the risk of doxing me actually at the very end of that game. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because I know my computer has... Where the heck is this letter? Oh. The glitter letter. I know that my computer has my real name. And if you don't know, the game reveals your real name at one point. It reveals the name of your computer. So that's another reason I'm hesitant to play it on stream. I think you all know my first name, which is fine. I don't mind that. My first name is pretty common, so. And it might actually have my maiden name on it. What? Oh, good! Yeah, they should definitely... They need to do that, and if they don't, we'll get them in trouble. And sometimes it's nice to have something different, like finding tasks that are out of your normal, because it's just a nice change every so often to be doing something different. I cut this badly in case you weren't here for that, so we're doing things differently. Oh, I've never played it. I've never played it. I own it, but I've seen it played 3 times. Romancing different girls first, because there's an entire storyline you can miss if you don't romance one of the girls in time. But on the PC, you have to delete system files. It's required. You can't beat the game. That's how you... I won't say it in case someone wants to play Doki Doki. So, Doki Doki has some really triggering themes, but as far as like suspense horror, that game is amazing. And it doesn't make sense when you call it horror if you've never played it before. For about the first, what, 30 minutes to an hour, it's not going to make sense. But then it will. Then it will. But yeah, it's also very triggering for a lot of people. That doesn't go in there. Wait. Oh, parenthesis, not slash. We don't have a ton of these. Like, I don't even have a ton of them in here. I know there aren't that many in the puzzle. I'm betting they're in the puzzle. What if you flip over? Thank you. Oh, I think I missed a slash and a 3. Ooh. Slash 3. Oh, I haven't done the J's. Okay, so I'll do a slash and a 3 real quick. Just pull those back out. I keep looking at a desk for Christmas. I'm hoping... But the desk I want is $1,400. I did the math. So that's a ways off. We are not getting that one until next year. But that's okay. It'll be really good when I do get it. I think it'll be great for my back and my overall health. Because it's a standing desk. Missed an S too. I know I've already done S's. It's so hard when they're down at the bottom of this. I don't know. I don't know what other horror game I would play besides Doki Doki. I definitely don't own any. Which color is this? Oh, it's broken. Okay. Let's do... We've got J, 2, and V. I know exactly where 2 is, so we'll do that one next. Two in my case, because I've got them organized for numbers. I've got numbers and symbols organized. But those I can find quickly. I needed like a... I don't know, my brain has been craving today. Like, just craving different things that I can't give it. I don't know how... It's being unspecific. It's like, I'm bored, and I'm like, okay, well, let's do this, and it's like, that's not right, and I'm like, okay, well, what if we did this? And it's like, no. I'm like, well, we have to do some work, and it's like, no. Forgot, I've been switching out J. I've been switching out J with W's? Is that what I did? I think so. We'll see. This is all guessing. I have so few W's, I think I might actually use J for this section. Oh no, where did it go? I love that I just said I had few of them and then I dropped one. Story of my life. I don't know. I think Sweet 776 was a good, scary game. Because when Nyx recommended it, they were like, oh, you can't die. You can't, you can't lose, really, in that game. There's no way to lose. The game actively prevents you from losing. Like, okay, that's great. There it is. But, come on. These. Oh, those are over here. These don't want to have a lot of. So it's in its own giant container. I don't know why that was so weird. What are other... I feel like horror has gotten so different nowadays. Like, there's kind of two camps. There's the retro camp, where it's like, oh, we're gonna go super pixelated, you're gonna have 3 polygons, and it's gonna be semi-jump scary, right? God damn it.
I told my wife I was constipated yesterday, and she told me no shit.
Hi, Dan. I was actually thinking about you this morning. I was talking to my husband, and there were 2 things that I wanted to talk to you about after I talked to him, but since you're here and he hasn't texted me back, even though he texted me the Wordle, rude. So, have you ever done those box escape rooms? I think we have 2 of them at our house. And I think you and I had talked about them briefly. My gosh, I can't trace a straight line today. That far enough down? I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out in a second. Anyway, so I was thinking we did an escape room out in Northeast called like House of Darkness, where you literally spend the last... So you start shackled to a wall, and once you get out of the shackles, you crawl into a dark room. And it is completely dark. So pitch black, and you have to do all of the puzzles by feel. And we did really well, actually. I think I can make that bigger. I should have made a bigger section. We're gonna do that. I don't want to work on that small of a section. And it was great. I was really glad we had as many people as we did. It was for somebody's birthday. But I also thought a good introduction. I can go grab one, actually. I don't know what's going on here. I think I've got too many cuts in this, and I keep finding new ones that I've cut out. What? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. That's where I cut, apparently. Let me go grab one of those so I can show you what they're like. They are one use only, but they're only like 15 bucks. And then when I get back, we can talk about the advent calendar. That's fine. That's fine. I can't do it. I can do it this weekend, but I can't do it next weekend because KumoriCon is happening next weekend and Husbando will be at KumoriCon, but I'll be right back. So I think the last time I was out, when we went on vacation, I actually picked up 3 of these. I'm gonna switch to camera, but I'm gonna put my headphones on. Just in case, because you never know what might happen. Okay, so they come in a box. They're completely sealed. You can see I paid $15 for this one. And essentially, so they have at the bottom, they say what difficulty they are. This one's 4. But what's important is that you can only play these once. Because you're actually physically messing with the box. Like I've had one where the clue was actually, you had to cut, or tear, I guess you tore the inside cover of the box and found a clue under it. So it's really involved and they're really, really fun and I enjoy them thoroughly. And I think that my husband and I might be able to do the level 3 one by ourselves. But definitely more people is always better with these. And then the other thing is for anybody in the community, I will probably post this in the community, but it is a $50 investment. So this company makes an escape room advent calendar. So it's 24 puzzles and they're smaller and they build on each other each day. So you get 24 puzzles and they're only $2. So they should be very doable. But I was thinking it would be really fun to have like a group of people. Oh my gosh, my plastic is sticking to my, all right, there it is. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And that's why I thought it would be better to do the box ones. Here we go. Nope. To do the box ones first so that you didn't have to go out, or you can come to our side of town, but either way, that way it would be a bit easier because you have the kids. So just a consideration if you want to do that. I was pulling this up from my phone. There's a reason I wanted that. Yes, so the 19th and 20th I'm probably available because you're not going to be available this weekend because there's no way you're going to have game night in time. So, considerations. I assume that she would be down with that if she's interested. But now we switch back to the project cam. There we go. And I have my mouse back. Oh yeah, exactly. I figured it was kind of short notice to be like, hey, you want to do this weekend? But again, that's easier than going out to do actually. Is that the weekend? Is that the 19th, 20th, or is that the weekend after Thanksgiving? Like, it should still be fine, but let me know. Hit me up on Discord. But I also thought it would be fun if anybody wanted to in the community, we could all go get our own advent calendars. And I can't believe you can hear that. Why is there so much background noise? Oh, you could literally just hear how loud that freaking helicopter was. Okay. That was craziness. Anyway. It was super loud. I've completely lost my train of thought. Do advent calendar with group. There we go. Got it. We're back. I'm gonna do the edge of this because I need to figure out where the f it is. Of course. Those U's. So we'll grab the U first. And try to figure out where this edge is. Yeah, I was figuring out my Thanksgiving plans. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird year for sure. We'll see. See how it goes. I keep having to figure out how many are here. I don't know. We're just gonna grab 5 and go from there. I picked right. I could have done 6, but that's okay. Pick the right location. That's good enough at this point. And the next one is 4. And I only have 5 together. Oh, I see one that has 5. We can put them on that one. Back into my cocky ways where I think I can do multiple at a time. This definitely isn't gonna bite me in the ass. Can't imagine. Immediately bites her in the ass. I knew that was... I was kind of hoping that it was gonna, like, double reverse psychology. Like, the sarcasm plus reverse psychology was gonna work out. It did not, if you were wondering. I still messed up. But that's okay. That's why we have the little pressure tool until I get my nails back. I think that's the most traumatic thing in my life right now is that I don't have nails. Like, that's fantastic. That's a pretty good place to be, and I'm happy about it. So. Oh gosh, yeah, I need to do that, thank you. Okay. I got it, thank you. Yeah, I've been taking Claritin. I think I mentioned that last week. I've been taking Claritin to try to help with my stuffy nose. And I forgot it yesterday, and I noticed it last night. So I think it is helping. I obviously remembered this morning after having a rough night last night. But... I just want these to line up. I just want them to be in line. The little things in life, you know? Fine, we'll make it happen. I don't know. It'll be interesting. The person who invited me... So, my mother-in-law lives about 15 minutes from my house. And my dad's girlfriend invited us to her house for Thanksgiving, and she is an hour and a half away from that. So I think I'm confirming that I'm gonna be there, but I have to figure out the timing on all of this because that's gonna be honestly awful. Like, it's not gonna be great. But she's insistent that she will make whatever schedule we want work. Bye. I hope the meeting is painless. But I don't think Con's gonna be awful, no. I think Con has... It's all about the people that you meet at Con. But anything that's gonna be awful at Con is gonna be behind the scenes and you're never gonna know, and it'll be fine. buddy. Oh, we rescued it. I thought I ruined that section. But we didn't. I will talk more when you're back from your meeting. Ask me about Con. But yeah, I have to figure out, because mother-in-law is like, oh, just come over in the morning. But morning for her, she's an ex-night nurse. So morning for her is a bit different than, and I get up early, sorry, reverse that. I don't get up early normally anyway, so it's probably fine. But if we have breakfast, then, you know, like, Thanksgiving in my family has always been eaten pretty early so that you can get out early and drive home. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting because I don't really want to be trapped an hour away from home if it's awful. And I don't want to have to wait through dinner too long, so honestly, I may cheat. I may be a little bit bad and promise that we'll be there at one time and then be there 15 minutes late. Because if I do that, then dinner will most likely be ready by the time we get there. And I won't have to chit-chat as long. It's kind of a dirty trick, but I'm already going to be so social that day. It's so hard for me to be social for an entire day with the same people. I get very tired. It's a little bit different online. Like, it's an easier thing to manage if I'm hanging out online. But in person, ooh boy. I have never been great at it. I just end up overthinking and stressing the whole day. And the longer the day goes on, the more stressed I get. So I feel like we're gonna have to find ways to manage it. But there we go. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. So it's the first year without mom, and I'm going to dad's girlfriend's, and it's all just very weird. All just very weird. So I say so a lot. My little filler. My little personal filler. That's what I do. We'll figure it out. It'll be a thing. Oh, I'm so excited for this new mic, even though I'll have to redo all of my compressor settings, because it may come with a compressor setting of its own, so I might not have to do that. But I'm also, I would really like a microphone that handles different pitches of voice better. I've complained about this before, but the noise reduction on OBS, the noise reduction algorithm on OBS cuts out my voice when it gets high, which is problematic for various reasons, but not only because of potential bias in their algorithm design, but also just general makes it difficult for me to use your noise reduction filter because it cuts me out some of the time, and I hated that. I would go back and listen to VODs and be like, this sounds like trash. Why do I keep cutting out? And it wasn't until later that I figured out that the noise filter cuts it out. Just decides that high pitches are noise and that they need to be eliminated. But it did a great job of cutting out my key clicks, so tricky. I'll be interested to see. It's gonna take me a while to play with all the settings from the new mic. And it's interesting too because I've heard some people really like these type of mics. And then I've had a couple people who are like, oh, those mics are trash. And I'm like, really? Because I know 3 or 4 people who use them and they sound great. So I don't know what your problem is, but I suppose we will find out. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. I have a lot of S's in this one, I feel like. Gotta give myself plenty in the hopes that I can multi-tool this, but I see a lot of individuals. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to multi-tool, but we're prepared for the possibility. Oh god, and they're all mixed in with 3s. Which look like S's on paper and do not look like S's in the container at all. Not even a little bit, so I don't know. It's always interesting watching myself back. I went back to clip a couple of things that I thought were particularly funny, and to re-watch myself to see what happens when I get scared and whether it's worth watching for other people, whether I would personally watch it as a stream. And I noticed something that I know about myself. When I was a kid, I had really crowded teeth, and I had a lot of orthodontic work done. A lot. And one of the things that they did is they widened my mouth. They spread my teeth apart. And that led to a lisp. And it also led to me talking out of one side of my mouth. And I think that was to minimize my lisp. But it's very noticeable to me when I watch it back. I feel like I'm going like this, and I recognize it's not actually that bad, but it's very noticeable to me, and now it's going to be noticeable to you. But I was sitting in bed last night thinking, do I need to go to a speech therapist? Like, is this a thing that I can fix, and is it worth fixing? It's very difficult to not be body focused in this world, which is a little dumb because, well, being body focused mentally is dumb because you don't need to be body focused, but the world forces it on you so much that what you look like is so crucial, and that your worth is dependent on how you look, which, in case you didn't know, is bullshit. And it's hard to remind yourself that it's bullshit sometimes, but do your best. Because even now, I struggle with that mindset constantly. And on one hand, people say it as you are your own worst critic, but it's not so much that you're your own worst critic, so much as you are presented with yourself pretty much more often than anybody else, and you are aware of the things that make you different. I've talked to my husband. I have been with my husband for, like, well, not 100% consistently, but I've known my husband since 1999. I occasionally forget what color his eyes are, and I don't think I could draw you a picture from memory. Like, I couldn't tell you if he has a mole on his face or anything like that. Like, I don't know these things. I don't remember. But I know everything about me. I know everything about my body. And that's just how brains work. Brains are weird. So don't Don't get overly caught up in body stuff. You're literally the only person who knows. You're literally the only person who notices. I've told somebody, I've told multiple people a thing that I'm sensitive about, and they're like, you what? Oh, I'd never noticed. And I was just flabbergasted, because it's literally the first thing I notice when I'm looking in the mirror. And these people, I genuinely believed that they had never noticed. I've never had one person be like, oh, I always wondered about that, or anything. They may ask me questions afterwards, but it's not a thing that people notice off the top of their heads, so I have to remind myself of that. That being said, there is absolutely fat bias in this world, so we have to fight against it all the time. Even if you're a skinny person, you gotta fight against it to make your fat friends less screwed in this world. H, is that a glitter one? No. H is not a glitter one. Hey. Where the heck? There it is. Kept reaching for 4. I only have 2 of these. I'm not gonna pour these out. I'm just gonna put them... There we go. Keep trying to decide whether to go to con or not. I'm always torn, and I feel like at this point, pretty much everyone I'd want to see at con, I see elsewhere. So, I probably won't go. Probably won't go. If I did, I'd wear my Sophie costume, and at least people would know who I am, but I don't know. I've also worn it 3 times, and so part of me is like, I tire of this. And the skirt is very full. Come on, flip over. Did you get enough, or did I miss one? Nope. All right, let's do the shiny ones. Too many shiny ones. It's fine. Still convinced these are slightly larger than the surrounding gems. Which basically works out because this picture has so much space between the other gems that having to slide in a couple that are larger than normal just takes up space that already exists. That's lucky. Alright, we've got our V's now. That was a lot. Not as many as we're gonna have later. My goal is to get to here. That's my goal. We'll see if it happens. That's what I'd like. There we go. A couple that are a little off, but not bad. Then we'll switch to individuals. Even though I could do 2 here, we're just gonna use the individual side. Nice. I don't see any of this color in the next one, so we'll just put it all away. Otherwise I would save it out and we could use it, but okay. And we've already cut here, so I just have to cut here. I think I'm gonna cut here so that I know I have a little color differential and I'll know where it is. Got it. I was a little stuck on some of the surrounding gems. We're gonna do H's. Got a lot of them. Well, a lot. Hi, Michelle! How are you? How goes it? How goes Guy's Cult? I tuned out a little bit ago, obviously, to start streaming. Oh! Perfect. Flawless. You died it again? Did you die of old age, or were you sacrificed? All of these things are possible in the cult. Feel like it's always a little bit of a 6 of one, half dozen of the other kind of situation about how you died. Old age, okay. I had to fight Mari to the death. It was sad, but I lost to a worthy opponent, so I got sacrificed. Well, I got turned into meat, but that's okay. Guy runs his cult with an iron fist. Unlike me, who ran a very, very nice cult. But that tracks with how I play games. That tracks with how I play games. Let's see. I was thinking of it this morning because I picked up that I apparently can't go that far down. I don't know what I was thinking. I picked up Brotato, which is like Vampire Survivor, but a very different thematic, or very different thematically. I kind of dug it. It's on a much smaller map than Vampire Survivors, which I think is why in some ways it's a little bit easier. I'm gonna skip Q and N because those are shiny. We're gonna pick up U again. I don't think it's Twitch integrated, no. But I also feel like Vampire Survivors might be too hard for me. And so I would get frustrated too easily, because I am easily frustrated. So I don't know if I'll play it on stream. I feel like it's more of just a chill out game for me. It was more just that I enjoyed the game. I don't know if it's ever gonna be a game I stream. But I don't know, maybe they'll add Twitch integration. A lot of games are, who knows? But I think it's a little bit harder to do Twitch integration on Brotato because the map is smaller. I think they would have to make a physically larger map for that to be an option. I feel like I missed one in the middle. I did. I saw the one fall off. I just didn't know if it was something attached to the edge. But no, it was the one in the middle. Fine. There was another one that Rumgor got me called Necrosmith that was like Vampire Survivor but complicated. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. This involves a lot of planning. Whereas the other one is very much luck based. Like I don't have to think too hard about what items I'm choosing. I can just pick them and it'll be fine. I don't think I know who this is. No, I don't live in that county. It's voting. If you haven't voted yet and you have the ability to, I highly recommend doing so. At least here, voting is coming up soon, November 4th. So, that's a thing for you. I recommend voting. I know some people can't. Either do. Hopefully, technically in my stream, it's an 18 plus stream, so stop. Random. I'm guessing that's from Final Fantasy X because I'm fairly certain that said Yuna would stare off into the distance. I never listened to it in English, so I have no idea who was talking. I have no idea what audio that's actually from. But I also just learned that there's another... So I play a lot of Genshin, and a streamer friend. I'm always hesitant to call them friends because I don't know if they think of me as a friend, an acquaintance. Prevent myself from feeling too attached. Either way, they were an albedo. They very specifically pronounced it albedo, not albedo. This is only 5. And I kept getting confused because I kept seeing it written and thinking they were doing albedo from Genshin Impact. Very much not albedo from Genshin Impact. But I very much enjoyed seeing their cosplay. They are really good at it. Oh, and I got, probably under my keyboard, I moved it somewhere. Balls! Don't knock anything over. Where did I put it? I got the fabric sample for my Lady Dimitrescu outfit. Here it is. So, it's gonna be completely blown out by the lights because my camera won't auto adjust. If I tilt it down like that, you can kind of see. So it's a cream, it's a two-way stretch satin. So this way, vertically right now, there's no stretch. But horizontally, there's a little stretch, which is great for an outfit that needs to be fitted but not too drapey. So this will have a nice drape, but it will also fit tightly over this region. And I think it'll end up coming out pretty much perfect. It's a very light satin sheen. It's not super shiny. Oh no, don't click that. I had considered a complete matte, but I couldn't find one that I liked. So I need that moved. So I went with something that had a little bit of sheen. I really like, I don't know what I was thinking. I picked up charmeuse, but charmeuse is a thin fabric, but it's the right texture. So if I could find, I mean, the only other thing I would do is maybe find a really nice brushed cotton or something like that, but that's not really period. And this kind of very light satin is actually fairly period for the 30s, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. Woohoo! Meetings! It makes it sound like a barbecue party. I think con will be really fun. I have not paid attention to who the presenters are this year, like who the guests are this year. But I do know everyone's been working really hard. So I think that the attendees should have a good time. I know it's been a very difficult year for staff, but I still am hopeful for con in general. I know! I think they deliver, because I feel like I've seen their van. Like, my head says I've seen their van. There's like one little tiny U over here in the corner. There's 2 U's over here in the corner. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch. Never mind. And by a whole bunch, I mean 4. I guess that's not technically a whole bunch. Felt like more, though. I don't know. I was really stoked. We got 6th place. Oh, okay. We got 6th place in the escape room that we did last weekend. This weekend? Whatever. The weekend that we just had. We got 6th place. Which I was pretty excited for. I think we could have been faster, but they had to give us a clue because we had everything we needed for the final puzzle, but we'd already decided that the section that went in was done, so we were ignoring it. And so there was this clue that's like, you have all the puzzle pieces. Like, what do we do? And then everybody starts searching the walls and we figured it out, but we also got all 3 secret objectives, which was fun. We got to, basically you just find 3 secret props. You get to take pictures with them. So we found all 6 secret props. We were very proud of ourselves. I would like to do more escape rooms now that things are opening back up. But being that we're adults, it's very hard to find time to schedule with people. And we have a friend who is always down to do stuff and then bails. And so you can't ever count on them to make it, which is really tricky for escape rooms where you have to pre-register. So I would love to do more, but I just don't know how to organize people. I don't know how to get people together in a reasonable fashion to make that kind of stuff happen. This whole, like, having lives and jobs things. Yes, exactly. And that's how I am. Usually. Obviously, with school, I'm a bit easier to schedule right now because I'm pretty free and I'm willing to skip stream, which makes me feel a little bit guilty, but I want to have as much of a life as I can. And in general, I try to schedule things around stream so that I don't miss stream. Because it's weird. Especially when you only stream twice a week. I'd like to be streaming 3 times a week, first of all. But I am notoriously late on doing my work. So we end up having to do stuff on Sunday, and Saturday I spend all of my energy in the morning as I go work out, and it makes me sweaty and gross, and I don't want to stream. I know I take a shower, but once I take a shower, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. And I just kind of sit around for the rest of the day and like poke around at homework and everything like that. But if I could get my shit together, I think that would be the other day that I stream would be Saturdays. I missed 2 3s. So tempted to just put S's there, but we're not going to. We're gonna be good. We're gonna follow the rules. We'll just pull them out when we're done. But that's okay. I don't know a lot of things. I would like to stream on Saturdays. Similar hours. Saturday midday, Saturday morning. I mean, it probably wouldn't be morning. They usually get home at about noon. Yeah. Maybe 11:45 and then take a shower so I'm done with everything by noon. And then I would have to get back into makeup, back into clothes, and then stream. And it's like, but I'm so cozy. Taking all my makeup off. I'm in PJs. But then on the other hand, if I want to do it Sunday, Sunday's my rest day. I don't have to do jack or shit normally on Sunday except school. And then I get stressed out about that. So tricky. Would you guys... That's true. I could do no cam Saturdays. could do no cam Saturdays. Could just game. I also have to figure out what I want to game all the time. Need more threes because I forgot to finish them. Found 3 of them that I missed. 3 threes. I do have the whole little cameraless penguin. My gosh, please settle in. Alright, fine. We'll get back to you. Get back to you. You want to flip over anytime? Thank you. I guess I just feel like I should be on camera. It just feels like a thing I'm supposed to do. Jeez Louise. Almost lost that top. I'm wearing such a cute top and I have my screen cropped in such a way that you can't see it. But you probably saw it when I stood up if you were here for that. I wore it because it's finally sweater weather. Finally chilly enough that I can wear sweaters comfortably. So I switched from hoodies to cute sweaters. Very nice. I approve. It's still too cold for just this type of sweater in my office, but it's fine for home. No, I have really been enjoying gas stations, and we could do that cameraless, no problem. How warm do you keep your house though? Because don't you work from home? Or do you still wear shorts outside? Because I can't do that. Like, there's very little time of the year that I can wear shorts outside. Because I get cold so easily. I think the rest of these are all... Oh, I've got 1, 2. Okay. That's very cold compared to my house. So I think I just like things warmer. And the other trick is that I'm right by a door. So there's a door right over there and it doesn't have great insulation. So even if I keep my house at... We usually keep it at 68. Even if I keep my house at 68, my room is never 68. I swear, it feels like men run warmer than women, and I understand, like, it's always hard because they're like, oh, let's put the air conditioning on. It's like, you can take some more clothes off. I can only wear so many sweaters in the office. Like, you can wear short sleeve shirts. That's fair. I understand. But I worked in a place where I was so cold all the time, and because I was wearing lab coats, if I wore sweaters, the lab coats start fitting very oddly. And, you know, they were keeping it at probably right around there, 63. And then I would have to sit still and not walk around to do my work. And I would just get so cold. And as has been demonstrated on this stream, I get sleepy when I get cold. That's not good at work, especially not when you work with chemicals. Don't recommend. So it was always a trick to figure out what I could wear, and eventually they let us wear hats. So I would just wear a hat in the lab. That was cold. So, not my ideal. Not my ideal. Luckily, my husband also gets not as cold as I do. Yeah, exactly. Totally fine. Okay. There's a lot of background noise at my house today. It's very odd. Nothing as loud as that helicopter, but I think someone else is running their lawnmower. We're going to take it to here. Basically to the edge of where the dark color really gets going. Which is a semi-big chunk, but we can handle it, right? If I do that, keep getting him caught under the edge of the drill next to him. There we go. Unstick. I don't know, maybe we'll start doing no cam Saturdays. I think I told you on Monday about how easy one of my questions was for my class. I fucked it up. I didn't realize it until yesterday. I fucked it up and I'm so mad at myself and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. And I'm just like not telling my peers at school because I feel so stupid. Because I'd taken a picture of it to show somebody and be like, ha ha ha, isn't this funny? And I pulled it up by accident and saw it and was like, ha ha, I'm an idiot. So, it is what it is. I'm still gonna get an A in the class. It's not like this ruins my life, but it is hard to be an idiot sometimes. And I recognize that a lot of times idiots don't realize they're idiots. That's what people tell me to make me feel better, but I still made the mistake. And it still stings. I have to figure out what I'm doing for my final project, because I probably I need to start writing the code for that. I think I know what I want to do, but I'm not 100% sure. Mostly because I haven't had the experience with what people are interested in as far as metagenomic data, like what they want to see out of a visualization. Because that's essentially what I need to do. I bet you don't. Then again, I bet you don't do it intentionally either, so. I have to figure out what to visualize in a metagenomic data context. And I have a really good set of metagenomic data. So I don't know whether to just make a multi-tool basically that displays a whole bunch of information about it, or what. I don't know, but I need to start thinking about it because it's gonna suck if I wait and then have to do it all in 1 week because I'll cry. I haven't done anything with phylogenetics, which is basically identifying the, I don't want to say family heritage, but you can kind of think of it like a family tree. So a species tree, you're like, oh, this species comes from this species, which comes from this species. And there are lots of programs out there that do phylogenetic analysis that you can see how closely related species are to each other, which is a thing that I could conceivably do. Making sure I didn't miss any. Slashes. I don't want to have that argument. So the only reason I know anything about Good Will Hunting is from Dogma. The Jay and Silent Bob movie, Dogma. Because there's a Good Will Hunting joke in it. Because Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are in that movie. Dogma was a good movie. I should go back and watch that, see if it holds up. Salma Hayek in that movie is smoking hot, though. That was another moment of, like, me realizing that perhaps I wasn't exactly straight. I was too young. I was too young at the time to realize that, or too naive, I'm not sure, but that the reason I liked Catwoman so much was because she was real pretty. I love Catwoman, like Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and later Eartha Kitt Catwoman, but I didn't see Eartha Kitt Catwoman until syndication. I'm glad you know you're wrong, but I don't know how I feel about the fact that you refuse to let her have that information. But I don't know, I should go back and watch it again. I have so many movies right now that I want to watch. And I don't have the... It's very hard to coordinate the time with my husband to sit down and watch those movies. My hand keeps sticking. I keep pulling it and it stresses me out. Stop. Stop with the stickiness. Also, we should play Back 4 Blood again at some point. Just saying. Gotta get Ranger in on it. Figure out his schedule. He's the hard one to pin down. Like I knew I saw another one in here somewhere. There it is. I mentioned this before, I hate when they mess up the rhythm of this song. This is Slash. Okay. Making sure I didn't miss any. I mean, that seems to track. That seems to track. Can't really argue that point right now. Hopefully by the time we get to the end of this, I'll have this memorized and I'll know exactly which colors I've substituted for what, because we have this huge section of F's down here that I thought I wanted. Oh yeah, that are gonna be this color. Okay, never mind. W's are this color, right. I'm gonna cross that out so I stop getting that confused. There we go. Hopefully I won't get that confusing. She seems like a very smart woman. I can see why you married her. Okay, this is a very crooked line. Horrible pickup. I'm also very disappointed. There was a place that does cookie dough, raw cookie dough. Like edible cookie dough, obviously, not truly just straight raw cookie dough with eggs, but I really wanted that today, and they don't deliver to my area. I live too far from them. They only deliver to my work. So if I was at work, I could get them. Not out here. Although I feel like Papa John's, I just hate Papa John's, the company, so much. But I feel like they used to sell tubs of cookie dough that you could either eat or bake. If I recall. If memory serves. But it's also been a very long time. I know, but that takes effort, and I don't have chocolate chips, and that's what I want, is chocolate chip. Yeah, I don't want to put the effort in, because otherwise, if I wanted to bake, I would just make my mom's no-bake cookies, the mountain bars, which are amazing and delicious, and I absolutely have all of the ingredients for. But that takes effort. I don't want to. But I'm also a big kid, and I don't need it. And want is different than need. So we suffer. We suffer without. I don't know how far over this goes. Not that far over, apparently. I'm interested to see what color tea is. It's got to be pretty dark. I think that's all of them? I think that's all of them. I'll put it away. See, now if we did cookie dough edibles, probably have some of those close to my house, but the dispensary by my house was kind of a dick to me the last time I was there, and I'm like, I don't really want to go back. And there was a really nice one, again by work, but if I went back, I would probably go there. But I so very rarely, like, if ever, consume that kind of stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing. My god, you know what else would be really good? Peanut butter Rice Krispie treats with chocolate. That would be also amazing. Oh. So many things that would be delicious right now. Okay, I think that's as far over as that goes, though. I missed a U. I knew I would. Knew I would. Okay, I've got 2 things that I thought were T's that are actually yen symbols. I'll have the peanut butter ones. That's fine. You can have the regular Rice Krispie treats with chocolate. I'll take the peanut butter Rice Krispie treats with chocolate because I love them. I don't know. I might add that to the. Oh no, I got 2. Shit, I only need 1. Okay, Google. Add Rice Krispies to the grocery list. Okay, Google. Add chocolate chips to the grocery list. We're doing it. No, thank you. So helpful. That's literally all we use that Google for is just for grocery lists. It's horrible. We very rarely use her to listen to Bluetooth music, but I never use it for anything. That's why we got. Hold on, I missed that. Oh, like the peanut butter with protein powder and those kind of things. I made those before too. I like those okay. Very many. Not that many. Got too many. That's okay. Now we'll definitely have them. Oh, oatmeal. Yeah! I've never made them with chocolate chips. I've dipped them into chocolate, like Buckeyes. I've done that before, but I've never put chocolate chips in them. Interesting. I think that's all of them. I knew that wasn't going to be very many. So many random ones. We may do the V's just to get them out of the way so that I can see what I need to do. Okay, there we go. Trying not to get too many so they don't crowd my tray. But enough that maybe we can get some lined up and we can do some. Oh, I can't do rolls. Never mind. Forgot where I ended. Not worth it. God, that was a horrible one. We're fine. We fixed it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm sure they do, yeah. Well, and I always keep mine somewhere cool, so if I did big chips, they would end up cracking my teeth. That would suck. I feel like the mini ones are just gonna work better regardless. But yeah. Hi, Kleins! How are you today? Imagine seeing you here. We're just vibing and putting gems on sticky paper. Or sticky canvas, I guess, technically. I'm doing a very big swath of color. Okay, I think we're gonna do the next big swath of color, which is the W's. So that I can get them out of the way. Boo! So many meetings. That was horrible. Very glad that I've so far never had to have a job that required that many meetings. That is a lot of meetings and a lot of brain power spent dealing with people. It's always interesting. I like back and forth. Like if I'm gonna do something, I'd rather do it as a group work session where we can have conversations about what we're doing. But not everybody works that way, so think it's probably very dependent on your work style and the tone of the office, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. But I'm sure that won't work for everyone, and some places, oh, I almost thought of it. Not attitude. Culture? Maybe that's the word I wanted, was culture of the company. I know company culture is a thing, so maybe that was the word I was searching for, I'm not sure. Sometimes if I search for a word too hard, it's just gone. I have to let it occur naturally in my brain. Better plan. Get out of there. I'm gonna put them vertically, and then I can do 3 at a time. Smart. I know, it's gonna happen at some time. I don't know what she's gonna do when we get ShayCon to happen, but... Is that her buying price is $1 billion? Does she think she can be an ethical billionaire? Is that possible? I mean, she'll lose a lot of it in taxes, I guess, but... I'll be a guest speaker at ShayCon. We can all... I'll be in the panel on lurkers. Have you been listening to her read that book? I can't listen to books. I'm not good at audio processing. So I haven't been tuning in for that. But I know she's been working on it for a bit. Stephen King writes such big books. Oh, see, perfect. That means we have enough to actually make all of the convention preparations as well then. Very nice. We don't have to fundraise. Appreciate your generosity then. Should only need like 200,000 to make it happen, I bet. Maybe 300. Depending on how big a space we want to rent out, obviously, and where we want to have it. For $1 billion, you could fly everyone in. Just saying. Okay, so J's I must be doing as W's. And F's are shiny. I don't know if this is the new book or not. What's the new book called? Because if it's... It might be the new book that she's reading. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Seems like it. But I also feel like I saw the book and it looked old. Like it didn't look like a new book. So we'll see. Pines would know better than I would. But... like I said, I don't audio process well, so that's not a stream that I generally watch. People read stories. I also really hate ASMR. I know I've mentioned that before, so I won't go into that, but... there's a couple of streams that occasionally do ASMR as a joke, and I'm like, please stop. This is awful, and it makes my teeth itch, and I hate it. I'm not a fan. More J's. There's an H. Didn't we do H already? Did we do H on this one? I don't remember. W. A little bit confusing. Oh, thank you. Okay, I thought so. I was like, the book looks really old. But I did remember it was Stephen King. I never read that one, so I have no idea what it's about. I read The Stand. I think that's the oldest one by him that I read, was The Stand. That feels like people make it out to be required reading. It's like, oh, you like Stephen King? Have you read The Stand? Sure. I guess I did, but it was a story. I remember it being overwrought. Being like, wow, okay, this is how we're doing this? Alright. Wasn't my style. Okay. We've got a little bit of everything. We've got some N's and Q's. There's another J. I gotta go pull that back out. Hate when I miss just one. Drives me nuts. We're gonna be in multi-placing heaven after this. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna do all the T's first, and then we'll do the multi-placings. Missed another fucking J. God damn it. I hate missing one. There we go. This is Q. We don't have a ton of those. Yeah. Skedaddle out of my way. Q. A Q. A Q. C. There's a Q over here. There's a Q down there. Please be the last Q. Missed a V here. That's fine. We can go back for that. Fine. I wasn't just complaining about how I hated Mia seeing one. Definitely didn't bug me. I don't think. I haven't read a book in a long time. Another one of those, like, having to sit down and do something is so tricky for me now. It just sucks. I used to love reading books. But I just feel like I don't have time anymore, because if I do it, I'm going to sit down and read a book. And it's going to take me a while. How many of these? 3, I think? We only have 3, so let's see if we can get 3. Very nice. But they were good escapes. Like, books are great to escape from stuff with. And I read books on vacation. Like, that kind of tends to be where I read books, is on vacation. I only see 2. There could easily be 3, but I only see 2. That's why we get 3, just in case. You never know. Okay. 1, 2. Quick look for the other one. No. Must have gone back to get that B. Okay. There's a letter I don't see a lot. C and 2. C. I have 2 C's and 1 2. 2 C's. Hitting multiples because this color is very obvious. Oh, he beat the game? I wonder how tricky the final boss was. I always wonder. I never found out whether the number of people you sacrifice actually makes him stronger at the end. I assume not, but always curious. That would have been a cute mechanic if it was. Come on, baby, just one. Just one. Alright, after this, we're into the big kid zone. I don't know, like this far? Wasn't the best. Come on, baby. Get up. There we go. Why did that not get cut all the way down? I have no idea. I cut it right along the line to those 3 T's, so it should be fairly easy for me to tell. And I said I was gonna do the T's first to get myself all squared away on it. Actually, there's 2. There's 1 U. No, there's 3 U's. I'm gonna do those. Use. I keep thinking that, like, I have plans. I'm like, I know how I'm gonna do this. I know the logical way to do this. I don't fucking know shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna miss stuff. I'm just gonna have to go back and fix it. Okay, I see mostly T's and I see 2 yen signs, so I think that's what we'll do next, is the yen signs. Come on. What's nice is getting more teal colors, which makes me happy. Because I like having extra teal colors. I don't know when I'm going to use them. Probably when I do the freeform DNA one. But back in there. Get in there. That there. Then these T's, of which we have copious. Amounts. Well, relatively copious. I only have 1 section where there's 3 in a row. I did recently update my throne with a new water cup. I saw one in the store and I was like, I want that one. And then of course I couldn't find it because it's out of print, because everything at Starbucks is limited edition. So I had to find a knockoff. But at least I found something. Better a knockoff than nothing. Come here. I don't know. I just know I'm gonna miss things. It's so stressful. Can I get 2 together? Yes, I can. Fantastic. Oh man, and I misplaced them anyway. Alright. We're just gonna do singles. I keep sticking. I don't know why. I mean, luckily my shirt isn't sticking. Like, I don't see black fuzz anywhere. But boy, is it sticking to my hand. Boy, is it sticking to my hand. Trying to really make sure that I rest it on the drill rather than on the edge. But it's hard. Okay, I think I got them all. Trying to see where the plastic ends. Alright, now we got 1,000,001 of the dark color. Ah, it's sticky. Sticky. Just sticky canvas, that's why it's covered in plastic. And they have like glue you can get so you can like freehand it. It's basically just tacky glue. So you could paint on a thin layer of tacky glue and make it clear. Sure, you could make this happen. But they also have printed canvas that has the like little circles or squares on it, so you know how they fit together, which is what I'm gonna get when I do my fancy one, when I do my freehand one. All right, now we're gonna try all of the tricks that I heard from the lady on TikTok about how to get things to lay out right, which is you skip rows and you make good in between rows and then you fill them in. At least that's what she said. So we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Not perfect, but not bad. These are gonna be so out of, like, they're gonna be very out of whack. These huge spaces, I think, are gonna be very crooked. Oh man, I just picked some up and got that very crooked, but as I placed them next to something, they came out okay. Haha. Oh, I love when I pick up... Oh no, did I pick up the right number? I occasionally ponder the idea of going back and doing Minecraft music every so often, but then I just can't quite get myself into it. Like, I have to be in the right mindset, and I think I just haven't been for a while. I only picked up 4. Yeah. Okay. Let's fill in, because I've got... Get back in there, excuse you. No. Rude. There we go. Maybe go this way. Just for a change up. Okay. That wasn't horrible. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's 5. I have so many that are flipped upside down right now, so I'm trying to make sure I don't grab those by accident. Because I have so many in this container. So many more than I usually have. Three. 2, 3. Actually, that's 4, but that's okay. Yeah. It's so hard. Minecraft is another one of those things that takes a lot of energy, a lot of devotion to really make pan out, and sometimes I don't have it, you know? I don't think that's a bad thing. I think there's lots of games that I come in and out of. I will say my husband is playing a game that we might play at some point. It's a new city builder where you're building on the back of, it's not a turtle, but essentially the concept of building on the back of a giant turtle who travels around, and so you're managing your turtle's needs and your city's building, and you've got scavenging. Like, it looks really cool. He says that the gameplay is intuitive and not too hard, which is important for me, obviously, since I'm semi-new to city builders. Like, I'm not really good at it. I said I didn't want to micromanage stuff. Yeah, Wandering Village, that's the one. Thank you, Michelle. And that one looks really good. And I was kind of waiting to see what he thought of it, because I knew he would give me a review that, and he knows me well enough that he would be able to tell me whether I would like it. He thinks I will. Kind of answered all of my initial questions that I had. So, he might play it. It's a possibility. And I need these to smooth out more. If I get too excited, then it doesn't work either, because they just flip over and block my path. My gosh. Or I do that and I just ruin my lines. Also a possibility. There's 5. That's 4 and that's 3. Go. Sort of, at least. So yeah, according to husband, it is fun. A good balance of different mechanics that are fun and interesting. So, we may give it a try. I will probably wait for it to go on sale. I still think it's 20 bucks. It's also early access, so like, it's not the end of the world if I don't play it right now. I still want to play Slime Rancher. I haven't got, or Slime Rancher 2. Still haven't gotten that, so like, I got lots of games that I got plans to play. We have no shortage of that. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, I've gotten these all kind of lined up now, and it's actually going pretty well. I feel like now that everything's cooperating. He says and immediately has problems. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Hi! Hi, kitty! Won't bother your alert. Thank you for saying hi, though. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. I'm just super focusing because I've got all of these really long lines that I'm trying to do semi-straight, and that's difficult, turns out. But we're doing the best we can. I probably could have done that differently, but that's okay. Yay! I'm so happy! You were sick, right? I don't remember you hurting yourself. In my head, you were sick. I don't want to say, but like... if I got the right number. Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, I'm a genius. I need another set of 4. Then everything else is 3 or less. That was almost good. Okay, there we go. Switch to the 3. There we go. We're doing good. There we go. Alright, now we're on to singles. Look at that! Got like a little 4 square over there, but that's not bad. Yep. That's my next pick. You're like, can I just throw glitter on this, actually? Sorry about that. Yeah. This is just post-nasal drip that I've had for months and months and months. And the Claritin does help a little bit, but it does not fix it, which is disappointing. Although I think if I actually remember to take it regularly, it'll help more. I don't know why I'm putting these away. Oh, because I'm gonna do the ones that there are fewer of first. Balls. I don't know why these trays get sticky, and I don't know whether it's worth it to try to wash them to make them less sticky or what. Oh, geez, that sucks. I'm sorry. If we can just actually rip this off. Stab myself. Not the goal here. Not the play. Okay, there we go. Sticking. Right, so we have 2 yens, 1 U, and a whole bunch of T's. Okay. So let me throw a U down. Just 1 U? Oh yeah, I guess just 1 U. U? Yeah, I always think about that, and I've just decided that I feel more accomplished when I see a section done. Like, I think that's what it is that when I see a section done, I feel more accomplished. Plus, I kind of like using the preciseness of the X-Acto knife. There's a satisfaction to that as well. But flip over. Thank you. And then our T's. Right here. Yeah. That makes sense. This one's so random in these areas that it's a little hard to work on, and like I can see it more in the monitor than I can in real life. Like the contrast is better on the monitor. I'll be interested to see if I like this piece when I'm done. There is a possibility that I won't like it because it's a lot warmer than I usually like. Like, I don't particularly care for a lot of the yellow colors. So I don't know if I don't know what we're gonna do if I don't like it. I mean, I guess chuck it. It just feels bad, but I also don't know that I want to keep random things in my house that I'm never gonna do anything with. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep them and give them away to people. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has different things that make it worth it for them. Keep thinking I just spilled them, but nope, we just have a lot of this color to put in. So many. That was too many. You may have to put some of those back because I don't think I'm going to be able to get good lines with this many. I can get some of them. We'll see. We'll see. I know, I don't have a lot of friends and family members. So I never know who to make gifts for. And like, it's also a little bit hard because for my family, I think of things they liked when they were younger, like when I was growing up, and what I would do for them now versus what I would do for them then is very different. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. They're driving me nuts. Because I like considerably longer nails, and these are very short, and it stresses me out. They're doing their best. They're doing their bestest little nail job they can, but they get a lot of crap in my brain from being so short. But I do think the dip is cute. Like, the glitter is very fun. And if they were on longer nails, it would be even better. That was a horrible pickup. We're not tolerating that pickup, no. Oh, please. Let me have this, thank you. There we go, much better. I mean, I don't consider my nails super long normally, but I recognize they're longer than a lot of people like them, but I've gotten so used to them, they're just my length nails, you know? I am asking for money for Christmas or for a nail kit for Christmas so that when stuff like this happens, I can do my own nails so that they are the right length, even if they are just boring one color. Like, I would rather have long nails at this point than... Like, I would rather have long single color nails at this point than short, pretty nails. So... Oh, no, I've never found my red wax, but I have extra because the new kits came with red wax. But I think I would have to crawl on the ground. I've also lost a lens cap. for this camera, which makes no sense because I've always been very good about putting it somewhere very visible and very close, so I have no idea what happened. I don't remember knocking it off. I don't remember doing any of that, so that's a little stressful. Oh, Kitty, I got a new mic. It just hasn't come in the mail yet, but I got a new mic, so hopefully my clicky-clacky keyboard will be reduced soon. We shall see. We shall see if it works. I don't think it'll be good enough that I can take my headphones off, but hopefully better so that you guys don't have to listen to my keyboard. If not, I still have to buy a new keyboard, and that makes me sad. I like my clicky keyboard. Come on, baby. We're getting there. We're paring down this set of... Buddy, get back in there. So that hopefully we can... There we go, get better lines. Yeah, I won a raffle to get a blue mic. Yeah! Yeah, I'm getting a Blue Yeti too. So hopefully we like it. I mean, I always have this one as a backup, but I feel like the Blue Yeti will be, at the very least, as good as this one, so I'm not super worried. I also don't expect it to be bad. I don't think I'll be like, oh, I can't possibly use this. If I do, then there's something wrong with my opinions of mics. That's all I'm saying. I got a full 6 on this one. Very nice. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! I only got 5. Then I dropped one, so I only got 4. Oh well. I'll figure it out. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. Oh, well, there went my lines. Come on, baby. I'm getting a lot of flipped over ones in the middle of my lines, which is what's so frustrating. There we go. I'll be really interested to see how the blue mic works. I'm really hoping it just has some built-in noise suppression that is a better algorithm than OBS's. Kind of my big thing. If I can use noise suppression again, I think the keyboard will be good, and that's all I care. Well, it's not all I care about. Because if I can keep it closer, I might be able to keep my speakers on low, but I don't think so. I just would really like to not have to wear headphones. I've thought about getting earbuds, but like I feel like I'd have to get... That was dumb. I feel like I would have to get some sort of extension so it would reach my computer more easily. And I worry I'd be like taking them in and out all the time. Like I noticed when I watch Maggie stream, she's constantly taking her earbuds in and out. And I assume that has to do with the volume of either certain songs or certain games. And I don't know. I don't want to be messing with my stuff all the time. Then again, I'm messing with my hair now all the time because of the way my headphones work, so... 6 of one, half dozen of the other, you know what I mean? You just see these aren't in their little circles. Trying to get them... Literally more worried about getting them in their circles. I feel like that will help keep them aligned, but I don't know if that's true. Let's see this one. Get in there. There we go. Number 7. There we go. Genius. Yeah, I can't wear wireless headsets because they're too heavy. They're just super uncomfy for me. I've never found a wireless headset that was not uncomfy. And considering I wear them for 6 hours when I stream, I can't. Get in there. That'd be another fun party game. I think it's called Unrailed or something like that, or I don't think it's Derailed. I think it's called Unrailed. But you're basically running a little train through, and you have to lay all your tracks, and you do it as a group, and it's very cute. I feel like Michelle would know. She seems to know all of the games. Da-da. Okay. Oh, buddy. That was a horrible pickup, but that's okay. And yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. I was right! Yeah! I feel like this one I can see is crooked. There we go. Yep. Yeah, it's a balance. Tricky balance. I also don't love... I don't know, there's lots of little things in this one that I don't love. Like, technically these circles are too far apart. I recognize that I'm currently struggling to get one in right now, but that has more to do with the fact that things around it are crooked than it not actually fitting. It's doing that thing. Alright, fine. Get out entirely and we'll just put new ones in. Which ones are you wearing? If I may ask. Get in there. Was really struggling to fit. Oh, why? Weird. Okay, we have a couple more long lines that are possible here. Really want that one more in there. There we go. Go. I'm really focused on this. There we go. Because now I can count more easily how many in a row I have. The answer was 4, not 5 here, buddy. Get out. Go. And I got more 4s here. I got a lot of 5s. It's fine. It's fine. I can customize. Did a horrible job customizing. What happened here? What exactly happened here? I just missed so impossibly badly. Yeah, that was just real bad. Okay. I have to hand set a lot of these now. Because I made some poor decisions. There we go. There we go, she says. She immediately struggles. Get in there. I know, I've made mistakes here, but you can do it. There we go. See? I knew you could. Yeah, so the circles are visible on this one. That whole row that I just did. But if we shift everything over a little bit, I think it'll be okay. Here we go. Okay, we got it. We got it. Like, I really like these headphones. These headphones are super comfy and I like them. Outronic sound surge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really picky. Hey, we did it! That was actually a lot faster. That was my goal to get done today, and we're fine. And I've only been at this for an hour and a half. Betting? Oh, okay, I've been at it for 2 hours. Well, either way. I think we'll try to get through the rest of this big